Hi, fifth grade percussionist, and welcome to the bells or mallet version, or even piano version of our percussion video. You're going to take that same packet that you use maybe if you were looking at the snare drum part, or if you're looking for the first time at this video, and you're going to see that you're going to have a couple things. You have a mallet percussion chart that just kind of shows you where those note names are. This can still be useful if you're playing piano. And you're also going to see a scale page in there. And that scale page is just to help you name those notes. Now, I know a lot of these notes are higher on the staff than we're used to. They're all labeled underneath, so they're the same notes basically that we play on lower and under the staff. They just sound higher. Now, you can use the same thing and play higher on the mallets or higher on the piano to use that. We are going to play through that scale master right now. You are welcome to just kind of listen along, or you can play along with me. You're going to notice that the scale master shows we are only focused on concert B flat scale, and it has all the other scales, but we're only focused on the first one, concert B flat. It has all quarter notes, and it's going to start on B flat, go up to high B flat, and back down. So if you'd like to just listen, you can listen. If you want to airplay, you can airplay, or you can play along with me. We're going to start on a B flat. I'm going to start in the middle of my keyboard and go up to a high B flat, since that's where the note is. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. And it ends on a half note. If you'd like, you can roll on that last half note. So that's just like a good warm-up to get used to where our mallets are and how it's going to sound. Now we're going to go on to our 3 band songs. You're going to have Centurion, you're going to have Chant and Canon, and you're going to have Trumpet Hero. Now, only a few people play mallets for Centurion, so there will be the only people that might want to watch this video. Everybody will want to, in 5th grade percussion, will need to watch the Chant and Canon version, and then only a couple of people have Trumpet Hero. So we're going to start with Centurion. Now these notes are below the staff, so they're going to be a little bit lower, so I'm going to use the bottom of my keyboard to play this one. An important part of this video, this song, is to make sure that you're counting the rest. Now in a lot of people's music, before we went off on this break, I wrote in a lot of the rest. Now if the packet that I gave you, I did not do that. If you would like to take a pencil and write in the counting, for when you have a rest, for example, in the first note you have a C and then you have 2 quarter rests. You can write in C and then 2, 3. That way you can count those rests. I will count them in this video to help you at home while you're practicing. So we're going to start with Centurion. I'm going to play through it so you can hear. If you have a longer note, like let's say at 29 where you have a whole note, you are more than welcome to actually roll on that note so that way it rings out for longer. If you're playing piano, you can just hold it down. So we're going to start right with Centurion. Here's the beginning. Starts on C. 1, 2, ready, and 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, here's 29. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3. 3, 4. 2, 3, 3, 4. 2, 3, 3, 4. Last measure. There is Centurion. We're going to go on to Chant and Canon. Now this one, if you remember, has some. It is higher, and it also is you play along with the woodwinds in this. You have some longer rests where you have to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. That'll be like measure 5, measures 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 through 16, and then you have a couple two measure rest after 17. And then at 25, the song speeds up a little bit, and this is where that call and echo come in with the woodwinds and bells, and then the brass instruments. The brass will come in one measure later after 25 at measure 26 and play basically the same thing that bells and woodwinds played in measure 25. So it's going to hear like you guys go on, and the brass instruments will be almost like playing right behind you. So we're going to start with this one. It starts out moderato tempo with Chant and Canon and a mezzo forte. So it's a little bit slower, and then it speeds up at 25. Here is Chant and Canon. Now I'm going to play this on the higher end of the bells. If you choose to play it on the lower end, that's fine, but it does have the notes on the staff a little bit higher, so it should sound a little bit higher. So I'm going to do the bells on the higher notes. 1, 2, ready, and. And then we have a 4 measure rest. I'm going to skip ahead to measure 9. 1, 2, ready, and. Four measure rest, and then we come in again at 17 with G. 1, 2, ready, and. One, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. So right before 25, I'm going to pause right there for a minute. You have two whole notes tied together. I like that if we could roll on that, that would really sound nice when we're playing that as a whole group. Now that when I roll, I don't mean like wail on your mallets. I just mean like stay nice and soft and a nice little roll. All right, so we're going to come right back in now at measure 25. Again, remember, it speeds up. There won't normally be a break, a full break like we just did in the song we played together. So it speeds up a little bit. I'll try not to speed up too much so that way you can play along with this. 1, 2, ready, and. 1, 2, here's 34. And there's the end of Chant and Canon. So a lot of those whole notes at the end of the song, I'd like it if you would be able to roll on those softly. Don't wail on it, but a nice and easy roll. So we're going to go on now to Trumpet Hero. So if you didn't play any of the songs before, here is the Trumpet Hero song. what you're going to notice is that you guys come in at measure 9, so this is for piano and bells or keyboard percussion, and you come in on that 8th note rhythm, ti ti ta ta, ti ti ta ta. So we're going to come in on that. A lot of your notes are C's, so make sure you're playing C. And then the tricky part is when it gets down to like measure 41. You're going to come in on, instead of playing on beat 1, you come in on beat 2 at measure 41, and you come in with a higher part, and it's B flat, A natural. That little symbol next to that A is a natural sign. So you're not playing A flat, you're just playing A natural, and it sounds like this. Ooh, let me try that again. Sorry, see, even I make mistakes. So you got B flat, A, G, F, G, C, C, C. Let me try that again. 1, 2, here's 41. So there, that time I played it correctly. That's at 41, and it also happens again at 42, 43, 44, 45. So you played that twice, where you have that ta, 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 ta. When you have that in the bells and piano, that is the melody. So make sure that everyone can hear that. But right now we're going to go back and we're going to go right from the beginning where we come in at measure 9, and we're going to play through from measure 9 all the way to the end. All right, so you can listen, you can airplay it, or you can try to play along with me if you'd like. I'm going to again use the higher part of the notes, or higher part of the bells, since the notes are higher on the staff. Again, it's all on, starts out all on C. 1, 2, ready, and. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4, 1, 2. 3, 4. So that should have been right at measure 29 where you ended on those two accented C's. And then again, we don't come in until 41. So this is the part that I mentioned just a few moments ago where we come in on beat 2. And you guys have the melody. So we're going to come in right on that part at 41. And remember, I'm going to count us in, but remember to rest on beat 1 and play on beat 2. Don't come in at too far ahead of time. So again, it starts out on a high B flat, goes B flat, A, G, F, G, C, C, C. We're going to do that right when we come in. Here we go. We're going to do it a little bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Same thing, 1. So you're going to see it ends on two really high C's, so even above B flat. You heard maybe me make a little mistake on those last two measures, so here is that last two measures again. C, B flat, C, C. So that's what we get at the very end of that. Anyway, that is the end of our video for right now for mallet percussion. I hope that you get a chance to play through some of those songs and practice it. We hope to see you back here soon.